The future is fintech. Fintech, being short for financial technology, is experiencing substantial growth worldwide. With substantial investments developing each year, fintech is becoming more and more prominent. Introduction. There are hundreds of startups with a lot of brains and money working on various alternatives to traditional banking. What is fintech? Fintech is the abbreviation for financial technology. It is the innovative use of technology in the design and delivery of financial services, and it's transforming the banking industry as we know it. Fintech brought what caused fintech to emerge. What is fintech? Fintech is the abbreviation for financial technology. It is the innovative use of technology in the design and delivery of financial services, and it's transforming the banking industry as we know it. Fintech broadly refers to the application of technology within the financial industry. What caused fintech to emerge? During the financial crisis of 2008, the heavy level of financial services regulation that followed created a perfect vacuum of innovation in banks. Banks focused on themselves versus client convenience and needs, which led to fintech. Technology and its benefits. Google is a company known for an internet search engine as well as for computer apps like Gmail, Picasa, and Google Drive. Facebook is defined as an online social networking website where people can create profiles, share information such as photos and quotes about themselves, and respond or link to the information posted by others. Fintech revolution. Fintech is chomping at the fringes. Level of disruption: payments, personal finance management, lending, investments, core banking. Fintech startups are offering tech-enabled payments, currency exchange, crowdfunding, online lending, and wealth management services. These services are sprouting and competing with traditional retail banking and financial services firms. Main reasons for using Fintech: easy to set up account, 43.4%, more attractive rates and fees, 15.4%, access to different products and services, 12.4%. Time for the Millennial and Generation Z. Millennials, born between 1981, 1996, 1934 years old. Generation Z, born between 1997, 2003, 12 to 18 years old. Key factors that differentiated these two groups: self-centered, self-aware, entitled, persistent, idealist, realist, creative, innovative, dependent, self-reliant. "29.4% of consumers globally use at least one non-traditional firm, with many of these consumers being the most desirable to the traditional banking community. In 2015, 1,614 branches closed on a net basis. Opportunity or challenge? Surveys showed that 4 out of 10 banking customers are starting not relying on their banks for financial activities and services. Fintech startups are becoming more successful, providing better solutions. Opportunity or challenge? Surveys showed that 4 out of 10 banking customers are starting not relying on their banks for financial activities and services. Fintech startups are becoming more successful, providing better solutions. So, for banks to compete again in the financial activities, they have to acquire fintech companies, set up venture funds to fund it, start up programs to incubate it, partner with fintech companies, launch their own fintech subsidiaries. Fintech startup Quantexa Limited has raised a 3.3 million Series A round led by Albion Ventures and HSBC. Almost 3 in 4 fintech startups are based 4 countries. 4 out of 12 countries host 73% of all MENA fintech startups. These 4 countries represent MENA's potential fintech hubs. The concentration in the 4 hubs reflects the fact that these are the region's most advanced startup ecosystems, which grew mainly due to governmental support, the involvement of the private sector, good education levels, and political stability. In Egypt, Fawri, headquarters Egypt, founded 2008. Fawry is a digital multi-channel payment platform allowing customers to transfer money in a convenient way without the need for a bank account. The startup was acquired for $100 million in late 2015. As of today, Fawry counts over 15 million customers and settles 1.3 million transactions every day. In addition to the option of sending money with mobile phones, it offers online accounts. Filusi, headquarters Egypt, founded 2015. A platform for monthly investments with a clear midterm goal that invests the cumulative amounts while giving users the flexibility to change their plans. The visualized goal comes with offers for discounts from various partnering companies. Fintech areas. It's transforming the banking world as we know it. Mobile payments, open APIs, cryptocurrency, blockchain, P2P lending, online wealth manager, robo-advisor, biometric data, crowdfunding, artificial intelligence, big data. One of the top fintech trends for banks. Banks could see significant savings if they did more to leverage mobile banking. Up to 1.5 billion in industry cost savings could be realized by switching just one mobile banker's in-person deposit to mobile per month. Mobile financial services. It encompasses mobile payments, mobile money, and mobile banking. Mobile banking, by definition, performs actions on a traditional bank account. These actions involve obtaining account information and transacting on accounts. Mobile financial services. Mobile payments. It encompasses payment for goods, mobile and payments, services, mobile using money, a personal and mobile device, mobile banking as the transaction terminal. Mobile payments can use a traditional bank account or a mobile money account, such as the wallet on your phone. Mobile financial services. Other services include mobile payments and mobile money and services, mobile banking. Banks offer banking services, hold float or accounts in customers' names, ensure compliance with financial sector regulation, promote use of new banking channels with new clients, SME, corporate clients, bring customers into full banking relationships. MNOs provide infrastructure and communications services, acquire clients, can be super agents, co-marketing and branding with banks. Agents retail networks, perform cash-in, out functions, can open accounts, support marketing sales, customer service. Payment service provider PSPs provide payments infrastructure, provide IT platforms. Regulators provide enabling environment, protect stability of financial system, encourage and protect behavior change. Vodafone plus Alex Bank equal cash. E-finance plus Bank Misr plus Fawri equal BM wallet. National Bank of Egypt plus Visa equals NBE Pay. Mobile financial services allowed banks to expand customer base, capture additional fee revenue, reduce operating costs of delivering financial services, lower costs of funds. Expand customer base. M-banking is one of the most cost-effective channels for delivering financial services to the mass market and to expand the customer base for banks and FIs exponentially by expanding into new customer segments and untapped geographic areas. Capture additional fee revenue. M-banking channels generate multiple sources of revenue per customer by adding new products. Reduce operating costs of delivering financial services. M-banking channels cost significantly less than traditional channels. A mobile banking transaction can be done at 10 to 15% of the branch banking cost. Significant capex at the start is offset by the drop in cost per transaction and the profit made from offering core financial products to a large customer base. And banking projects turn cash flow positive in about 5 years from making the investment. Lower costs of funds. M-banking enables low-cost fund mobilization, hence reducing overall cost of funds, thus applying the new concept of financial inclusion. Fintech areas. It's transforming the banking world as we know it. Mobile payments, open APIs, cryptocurrency, blockchain, P2P lending, online wealth manager, robo-advisor, biometric data, crowdfunding, artificial intelligence, big data. Banking chatbots. A handful of banks have recently launched chatbots that can make a conversation with customers using natural language. These AI-driven pieces of software have access to the bank databases, account information, and can help customers solve many common problems themselves, leaving only the more difficult customer service issues to a real human agent. Banks of Americas recently launched Erica, Mastercard's Kai that will work through Facebook Messenger. Fintech areas. It's transforming the banking world as we know it. Open API, an application programming interface API, is a set of programming instructions and standards for accessing a web-based software application or web tool. An API is the interface through which you can access someone else's code or through which someone else's code accesses yours. Drivers, internet business models, mobile device explosion, service-oriented agility. Opportunity, innovation, new channels, brand expansion, revenue growth. Uber, a location-based app that makes hiring an on-demand private driver easy. Google Maps plus GPS, for riders, Uber is a convenient, inexpensive, and safe taxi service. For drivers, Uber provides exceptional pay, allows you to be your own boss, and even receive tips. Other examples are Su.com and Jumia. The benefits of Open API. While APIs are not new to banking and are nothing more than a structure for how software applications should interact, they provide the gateway for innovative, contextual solutions that would be difficult to offer without open banking. Banking APIs include account authentication and information, analytics, loyalty programs, and payment processing. As outlined by the WRBR, there are three types of APIs: private APIs, partner APIs, open APIs. Private APIs. These are APIs that are used within the traditional banking organization, reducing friction and enhancing operational efficiency. A vast majority, 88%, of banks viewed private APIs as essential in 2015. Partner APIs. These are usually between a bank and specific third-party partners, enabling the expansion of product lines, channel, etc. Open APIs. In this scenario, business data is made available to third parties that may not have a formal relationship with the bank. Because of the structure of open APIs, many banks have a greater concern around security. Benefits of implementing bank APIs. Enhanced customer experience, new revenue streams, increased agility, enhanced operational efficiencies, reduced time to market for products, new products and services, access to additional customer data. Benefits of bank and fintech API collaboration. Banks: broad customer base, extensive network, regulatory expertise, funding capabilities. APIs. Fintechs: innovative products, agility, nimble solutions, distinct culture. 1. Effective utilization of data. 2. Rise of new business models. 3. Customer-centric products and services. 4. Enhanced customer trust. Plaid helps applications that interact with banks. Their infrastructure allows for simple and secure bank account linkages. Connect accounts with Plaid Link. Account credentials never touch your service. Simple drop-in module. Integrate in just minutes. Bank-level security protocols throughout. How API-based banking products and services add to the market. Robinhood's connection to a user's bank account. Users who invest through investment app Robinhood first need to connect their bank accounts. Using Plaid's banking APIs, Robinhood makes the onboarding process pretty easy and smooth. Plaid's APIs help connect a variety of other applications, including TransferWise, Acorns, and Stripe. Fintech areas. It's transforming the banking world as we know. Online wealth manager, cryptocurrency. Fintech areas. It's transforming the banking world as we know it. Cryptocurrency. A cryptocurrency is a digital or virtual currency that uses cryptography for security. A defining feature of a cryptocurrency, and arguably its most endearing allure, is its organic nature, It's not issued by any central authority, rendering it theoretically immune to government. How to differentiate between types of cryptocurrencies, the different category of coins, and their use cases. Store of value, Bitcoin. Payment coins, Litecoin. Utility coins, ADEX. Privacy coins, Monero. Charity-focused coins, Dawn. Privacy coins, Monero. Decentralized application or platform coins, Ethereum. The most popular coin, Bitcoin. This is due to the finite supply. Bitcoin will only ever have 21 million coins minted into existence. Deflationary model. The less Bitcoin that will be in supply for people to own and hold, which drives the price up. Its secure network infrastructure, blockchain. Bitcoin. Coins, unspent outputs of transactions denominated in satoshis. Date of introduction, 3 January 2009, 8 years ago. Code, XBT. Price, 1 Bitcoin equals 157,687.67 EGP. 8,920 USD. Fintech areas. Its transfer. Blockchain. It's a distributed, trusted ledger in an exchange network with a direct peer-to-peer electronic transactions without intermediate assistance. Technically, back-end database that maintain ledger openly for business exchange network for moving values. Legally, a transaction validation mechanism not requiring intermediate assistance. Someone requests a transaction. The requested transaction is broadcast to a P2P network consisting of computers known as nodes. Validation. The network of nodes validates the transaction and the user's status using known algorithms. A verified transaction can involve cryptocurrency, contracts, records, or other information. Cryptocurrency has no intrinsic value in that is not redeemable for another commodity such as gold, has no physical form and exists only in the network. Its supply is not determined by a central bank, and the network is completely decentralized. Once verified, the transaction is combined with other transactions to create a new block of data for the ledger. The new block is then added to the existing blockchain in a way that is permanent and unalterable. The transaction is complete. Elements of the blockchain: asset, transaction, smart contract, ledger. Proof of identity, ownership, transactions, commitments. Is blockchain technology the new internet? By allowing digital information to be distributed but not copied, blockchain technology created the backbone of a new type of internet. The blockchain is an uncorruptible digital ledger of economic transactions that can be programmed to record not just financial transactions, but virtually everything of value. Blockchain as Google Docs, the idea of decentralization. The blockchain gives Internet users the ability to create values and authenticate digital information. What new business applications will result? Crowdfunding. Blockchains take this interest to the next level, potentially creating crowdsourced venture capital funds. Governance. By making the results fully transparent and publicly accessible, distributed database technology could bring full transparency to elections or any other kind of poll taking. Supply chain auditing. Distributed ledgers provide an easy way to certify that the backstories of the things we buy are genuine. Transparency comes with blockchain-based timestamping of a date and location on ethical diamonds, for instance, that corresponds to a product number. Prediction markets. Prediction markets that pay out according to event outcomes are already active. Blockchains are a wisdom of the crowd technology that will no doubt find another applications in the years to come.